Andrew Goodwin's book, Dancing in the Distraction Factory, carried out research into mainstream music videos and identified conventions. We analysed other music videos, identifying the genre characteristics such as the cutting rate, post-production and colour. Using Goodwin's critical framework about the conventions of music videos, we analysed Jaden Smith's music videos and came up with our own narrative structure in order to conform with his genre and conventions. Goodwin stated that there should be a relationship between lyrics and visuals, in which we stuck to the illustrative visuals correlating to the title PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. We chose our primary location at the beach in order to relate to the coast and tried to avoid filming the buildings to make it appear more American. The lyrics are written about a love story, hence us casting a male and female as the protagonists in love, reinforcing hegemonic values of heterosexuality. Also for the lyrics, we're the crazy kids, rebel kids, saddened kids, wild kids. We amplified the lyrics by showing medium close-up shots of each of the actors. However, we played with the meaning lonely kids by showing all the teenagers together sitting on a beach, contrasting the loneliness. We created a signifier on the illustrative meaning with the lyrics PCH driving by filming them in bumper cars on the pier, having fun driving on the PCH. In the flashbacks to the house scenes, we amplified the meaning of the song, encoding preferred readings using signifiers that he was running away from home to be happy and be with his girlfriend. In the Digipack magazine advert, we also followed the illustrative meaning of PCH by picturing a beach and the male protagonist, illustrating the idea of a coast. We also constructed a relationship between audio and visuals with our fast cutting rate and montage editing, amplifying the beats. Our video also conforms to Goodwin's theory of a convention of music videos having a screen within a screen, where the male protagonist texts the female to come pick him up. Whilst Goodwin stated that the male gaze is prominent in most videos, we challenged the convention of the hip-hop video. As a female is also singing in the video, we amplified the power of the female voice, with the singer breaking the fourth wall when she sings in a dark room. The female singer is predominantly the main character who complies with Goodwin's first-person mode of address and breaks the fourth wall, giving her performance more emotion and challenging the conventional representation of women. Whereas most hip-hop videos over-sexualise women, we chose to present the two protagonists as equal and normal, signifying their love. In the Digipack, the female singer is only included in the back cover as it's Jaden Smith's album, and her shadow is only included, again challenging conventions. Although we contrasted the voyeuristic view of women, we included voyeuristic tracking of the two artists, including meat shots giving prevalence to the two protagonists. We didn't challenge the patriarchy, however, as the narrative is still driven by the male's response and action. In the Digipack, we chose to comply with Jaden Smith's meta-narrative and star image, having his face obscured or slightly distant from the camera. With Richard Dyer's idea of an incoherent star image being complete and open with two key paradoxes, we replicated the key paradox of his simultaneous presence and absence as he is looking away from the camera. This leaves an incomplete performance, serving to require further consumption of subsidiary text. The magazine advert coheres with the Digipack using a similar image. However, in the advert, the artist's face is shown. With Jaden Smith's star image, his face is present in adverts and magazines due to his model status. Therefore, we thought best to include his face. This links to conventional genre characteristics, having the artist as the main person in the advert selling their brand. We followed the typical conventions of magazine adverts and digipacks through the addition of barcodes, logos, and names. We created meaning through the signifiers such as the masks, creating a paradigmatic relationship connoting a fake image. Barth's idea of iconic signs is present in the video, with the mask creating Dyer's paradox of presence and absence. Jaden Smith is present in the video at the beginning, however is wearing a mask, making his face and personality absent, signifying that he doesn't fit in with his family and making him a misfit. When he leaves, he takes off the mask, becoming happy and present to the audience and those around him. The iconic mask sign and the postmodern style of colour grading also create a paradigmatic relationship connoting unhappiness, showing how Jaden Smith is happiest when he can express himself. There is also postmodernism through the narrative fuzz, especially at the beginning of the video, creating an enigma code. The masked clips of the video could create a negotiated audience reading as it is slightly unclear why they're in masks. Whilst Jaden Smith's videos are very abstract and have slight narrative fuzz, such as for Batman, a lot of the videos we analysed by similar artists are straightforward and illustrative, creating preferred audience readings. Advertisements and digipacks should be able to sell the artist and should be easily interpreted by the audience to make the message clear. This is why we simply chose to have the beach shots as opposed to the shots of the mask, which could create increased absence of the artist. We made them increasingly eye-catching through the amplified colours, bold font and back cover, creating an aesthetic appeal.